Hello and welcome to BugBrainiacs. On today's episode, we're focusing on the incredible world of bees. These amazing insects have been around for millions of years, and they play a vital role in pollinating flowers and fertilizing plants. We'll take a closer look at the different fascinating facts, types of bees, their behaviors, and how they contribute to the ecosystem. From honeybees to bumblebees and beyond, join us as we explore the fascinating world of bees on BugBrainiacs. Number 1. Bees are important pollinators in many ecosystems, meaning they help to fertilize plants by transferring pollen from the male parts of a flower to the female parts. This process is necessary for the reproduction of many plant species, and it helps to ensure the continuation of diverse plant communities. Bees are able to pollinate flowers because they have specialized body parts that help them collect and transport pollen. Most bees have hairy bodies and appendages, which help to pick up pollen as they move from flower to flower. Some bees also have special structures called scopal hairs, which are especially good at collecting pollen. Bees are attracted to flowers because of the nectar they produce. Nectar is a sugary substance produced by flowers to attract pollinators. When bees collect nectar, they also pick up pollen on their bodies, which they can then transfer to other flowers as they move from plant to plant. The relationship between bees and flowering plants is a good example of mutualism, a type of symbiotic relationship in which both species benefit. Bees get food, nectar, from the flowers, and the flowers get pollinated, which helps them to reproduce. This relationship is important for the health of many ecosystems, as it helps to maintain the diversity of plant life. Number 2. Bees are an incredibly diverse group of insects, with more than 20,000 known species found around the world. They are able to adapt to a wide range of environments, which is one of the reasons why they are found on every continent except Antarctica. Bees have a number of features that enable them to thrive in different environments. For example, some species of bees are able to withstand extreme temperatures, while others are able to survive prolonged periods of drought by hoarding water and other resources. In addition to their physical adaptations, bees have also evolved a number of behaviors that help them to survive and thrive. For example, bees are social insects, living in colonies that are organized into a strict hierarchy. Each member of the colony has a specific role to play, whether it be foraging for food, caring for the young, or protecting the hive. Despite their diversity, all bees play an important role in the health of ecosystems around the world. They are pollinators, meaning they help to fertilize flowers and other plants, which is essential for the production of fruit, vegetables, and other crops. Without bees, many plants would struggle to reproduce, which could have serious consequences for the health of ecosystems and the survival of many species. Number 3. One of the most interesting things about bees is their incredible diversity. There are over 20,000 known species of bees, and each one is unique in its own way. Bees range in size from small, stingless bees that are less than a centimeter long, to large bumblebees that can be over 3 times that size. Some bees are black or dark brown, while others are brightly colored and patterned. Bees also have a wide range of behaviors and habits. Some bees are solitary, living alone or in small groups, while others are social, living in large colonies with a strict hierarchy. Some bees build nests in the ground, while others construct hives in trees or other structures. Number 4. Bees have evolved a number of physical and behavioral adaptations that help them to survive and thrive in their environment. One of the most important of these adaptations is their excellent vision, which enables them to locate flowers and other important resources. Bees have 3 simple eyes, which are located on the top of their head and are used for detecting light and dark. They also have 2 compound eyes, which are made up of many small lenses and are used for detecting color and movement. These compound eyes give bees 360-degree vision and the ability to see a wide range of colors, including ultraviolet light. The ability to see ultraviolet light is especially important for bees, as it enables them to locate flowers and other sources of food. Many flowers have ultraviolet patterns or markings that are invisible to humans but are highly visible to bees. These patterns help bees to locate the flowers and to distinguish between different types of flowers. Bees' excellent vision also helps them to navigate, and communicate with other bees in the hive. For example, bees use a complex dance language to communicate the location of food sources to other members of the hive. The dance involves a series of movements and vibrations that convey information about the distance and direction of the food source. By observing the dance of other bees, individual bees are able to locate food sources and return to the hive with the necessary information. Number 5. Bees are highly organized insects that work together to maintain the health and cleanliness of the hive. One of the ways they do this is by using a substance called propolis, which is produced by a gland in their bodies. Propolis is a sticky, resinous substance that bees collect from trees and plants. It has a number of useful properties that help bees to maintain the hive. For example, propolis has been shown to have antimicrobial properties, which means it can help to protect the hive from infections and diseases. Bees use propolis in a number of ways to maintain the hive. They use it to seal small cracks and gaps in the hive, helping to keep out pests and parasites, and keep the hive clean and healthy. They also use propolis to strengthen the structure of the hive and to repair damage. In addition to its use in the hive, propolis has also been used for medicinal purposes for centuries. It has been shown to have antibacterial, antiviral, and anti-inflammatory properties, and it has been used to treat a variety of ailments, including wounds, infections, and inflammation. Number 6. The waggle dance is an elaborate series of movements that bees use to communicate the location of food sources to their hive mates. This dance is performed by foraging bees, who return to the hive with information about the location, distance, and direction of food sources. The waggle dance involves a series of movements and vibrations that convey information about the location of the food source. The distance of the food source is communicated by the duration of the dance, with longer dances indicating farther distances. The direction of the food source is communicated by the angle of the dance relative to the sun. By observing the dance of other bees, individual bees are able to locate food sources and return to the hive with the necessary information. This helps the hive to efficiently gather food and resources, ensuring the survival of the colony. The waggle dance is just one example of the sophisticated communication systems that bees have evolved. They also use other forms of communication, such as pheromones and physical touch, to convey information and coordinate their activities. Number 7. In a honeybee colony, the queen is responsible for laying eggs and maintaining the stability of the hive. When the old queen dies or is no longer able to lay eggs, the bees will select a larva from the queen cup to be the new queen. The queen cup is a special type of cell that is larger than the cells used to raise worker bees. It is used to raise the hive's future queen, and it is usually located near the center of the hive. When the old queen dies or is no longer able to lay eggs, the bees will select a larva from the queen cup and feed it a special diet of royal jelly, which helps it grow and develop into a strong, healthy queen. The larva chosen to become the new queen is typically the largest and healthiest larva in the hive. The queen cup is a critical part of the hive, as it ensures the continuation of the colony even when the old queen dies or is no longer able to reproduce. Without a new queen, the hive would eventually die out, as there would be no eggs to replace the workers as they die. The queen cup helps to ensure the survival and continuity of the hive, which is essential for the health and stability of the colony. Thanks for joining us on this episode of BugBrainiacs. We hope you enjoyed learning about these amazing insects and their unique behaviors and roles in the ecosystem. There is so much more to learn about bees, and in our next episode, we'll be taking a closer look at the different types of bees and their specific behaviors and characteristics. So be sure to tune in to our next episode to learn more about these incredible creatures. In the meantime, be sure to follow us on social media and leave a comment below to let us know what you'd like to see on future episodes of BugBrainiacs.